and welcome to Pretty Likkle Jacket. Today, I have an extremely special episode for you guys. My sister, Kandy, is with us. Say hey, Kandy.
Hey.
Say hey, Richard.
Hey.
This is Kandy. This is my sister. I know.
Like candy.
Kandy, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you.
I've been wanting to have you on because our experience finding out about Daddy has been very similar. I like to call us the outside kids.
The jackets.
The jackets. So I want to give you an opportunity to tell us your story, to tell us how you met him, how it all happened. And I know it happened for you earlier than for me, but I didn't meet you until I think we were in our 20s. So tell me how it happened, how you found out that he was your dad.
Yeah, well, summer. I spent most of my summers in Antigua, and I would usually stay with an aunt.
So you live in Tortola.
Yes, I live in Tortola. I've lived here since I was a baby, 8 months old.
But your
So-
mom is Antiguan.
My mom is Antiguan. My stepdad is Antiguan, and we moved to Tortola. It was in 1980, the same year I was born.
Yeah,
We moved to Antigua,
to Tortola.
to Tortola, sorry, and we've been here, well, all of my life. But never forgot. My mom never forgot her roots, and she would send us back every summer
Yeah.
to be with a great aunt that was, instrumental in raising her.
Yeah.
So that's where I would spend my summers. But growing up, I knew my stepdad to be my dad, my everything. He never treated me different from the other siblings. And so I had no idea
Wow.
about our father,
Yeah.
So, one summer I went to Antigua as usual. And I would usually have my older sister with me, but she didn't come this time. So I was there alone, and I heard my aunt shouting outside. But that was her trying to get the attention of, our dad. So I was inside just lying down, but I can hear the commotion outside. So I guess he stopped and he came back to the house, and I heard her
So she was
outside.
shouting to get his attention. He was passing by.
Yes, he was passing by, and they call him
Yeah.
Chester.
Just
So she was on the top of her lungs.
Richard
calling
is
out
here
to him.
laughing because he just remember me saying Chester.
Chester. Yes, that's what they called him.
How do you yell that though?
Chester. Chester.
Chester. That was her. Chester. She had to get it. She was determined. The sound of her voice. She was determined to spill the beans that day.
Oh,
So
wow.
she stopped him. She was gonna just open that can of worms that day. So after she got him to come back to the house, she started shouting my name now. So by the time I, got decent and came outside, this gentleman is watching me and I'm watching him. And I said, good morning. And he goes, what the hell you tall?
Because now he's seen himself in you or you in
Yes. He saw the resemblance. So he said, what the hell you tall? I for me picnic ship be. And, he had some choice words for my
Yeah, of
mom.
course.
Because he didn't have a clue. But I'll tell you something. He has a sister that lives in Tortola,
Auntie G.
Auntie G. And Auntie G has a daughter that has been stalking me She used to stalk me when I was in high school. She would watch me from every angle. And we didn't only go to high school together. We were in brownies and we were in Girl Guides. So she would just be staring at me and I would be like, what is wrong with this young lady? But turns out she was a cousin of mine, and she saw the resemblance in, the other sisters. But she never, she said things to her family, and she would tell Chester every time she saw him, there's a girl in Tatola that looks just like your daughters. But they never took her on because she was a child. But anyway, that day when he discovered me at my aunt's house, we went around to meet some of the family.
But how was he so sure at the time? That's the
I
part.
don't know, but he was familiar with my mom, and I guess he knew what happened.
Mm-hmm. And
He knew
your
what
aunt
happened.
obviously knew, because that's the reason she
Right.
stopped him.
That's the reason she stopped
She
him.
messy, eh?
Sorry?
She messy, eh?
Yes, and she never apologized.
Well, what was her motivation and why that day?
Because
Why?
she figured she had to know.
I don't know. But, before I went with him, he asked me to go with him. And I know I'm not supposed to go anywhere with strangers, but she was telling me, go, get ready. Go. And, I have to obey her because she's the older aunt, and I don't think she would put me in harm's way.
Mm-hmm.
So before I left, we didn't have cell phones at the time. So I used the house phone, and I made a call to Tatola, and I said, Mom, this guy here saying he's my dad. She said, well, if he says he's your dad, he's your dad.
Just
And
like
that was the
that?
end of the conversation.
And she said she had nothing else to say after that.
That was it. And we never spoke about it to this day.
Ay, ay.
So what was your how old were you?
16.
I was 16.
What was your reaction? I mean, here's the big announcement over the yells and screams, and then the phone call. Well, if he says
He's your dad.
you're your dad, you're your dad.
That's
So
what he
what
said.
was going through your mind?
I was like, what the hell? But I didn't argue with her anything on the phone. And I was like, oh my God. And I went with him, and you started telling me about my other siblings, and he's gonna take me to meet this older brother, Uncle Prince, and we went to a couple houses. And the strange thing about it, he wasn't speaking to these people, so I had to go inside and introduce myself.
Had a very similar situation as well when he found out. He took me around to everybody's house, and yeah, he wasn't speaking to a lot of them.
Yeah.
So I was meeting. You meet people.
Okay, so
This is
what
my-
do you do? Open the car door.
Go talk to her. That's your
Yeah.
auntie, whatever. Go
He told
talk
me,
to.
go into that house,
Yeah,
open the gate, go.
Wow.
Go inside, say hello, tell them who you are.
Wow.
And when they look out, obviously they see that it's his vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
And I just had to introduce myself. They had some questions like, where have you been?
Yeah.
I'm like, I wasn't lost,
Okay.
right? I was living my life. So I'm like, I was in Totola. I'm just learning about him today. I don't know him from anywhere, but he would stay, and if they said anything to him, he would shout and say, "Ah, for me picnic, Shimmy." He didn't hide anything. He didn't hide. I went to his house, obviously.
He's just out there like DJ Khaled, another one.
Yeah. And one of my older brothers actually said that to me that very day.
Wow.
So I don't know if the other one was Kathy, like
Yeah,
if he met
probably.
Kathy. So I remember my brother was leaving in his pilot suit, and my other brother, who I had already, connected with that day, he, we were sitting outside the house, And he goes, "This is your sister Kandy." He said, "Another one?" And he was gone. No hellos, no goodbyes, just another one.
Oh my
What a
God.
mess. Oh my goodness, sis.
You know what, though? Here's the thing. The fact that you all can, laugh about it,
What
Yeah.
else we going to do, cry?
find humor in it,
Yeah.
and, embrace each other. And I'm sure that's may not be across the board, but,
Yeah.
From what I've witnessed, you guys, you adapted well.
We have a choice.
Just go in that house right there and, tell them who you are.
Yeah, just introduce yourself and let's go.
That's it. That's all.
Yeah, that's it.
Make the introductions. We got 5 more houses to go to.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
Wow.
I remember the exact same experience. Once he, told me who he was and stuff, he took me around to all the different homes. I guess that's just what because he means that you're going to know who your family
Yes,
are. Yeah. Which was a
But-
good thing on his part.
yes. My experience was that all of the siblings were very welcoming.
Yeah, mine too.
Even my brother that said another one, he was still,
Yeah.
accommodating when he would see me when I would come to the house.
Yeah.
I didn't have any bad experience meeting any of my siblings.
Yeah.
But through the years, after finding out, what was that like? Did you have questions like this one? That this one, she took
Not this one. I'm like right here.
Yeah.
No, I just went with the flow. The only reservation I had was changing my name.
Yeah, because he insisted on changing the name. He
Yeah.
really wanted me to change my name, and I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah.
So my reason was not wanting to expose, the other adults involved,
Yeah.
because I assume it was a secret for all these years. And I didn't want to come back from Antigua with a brand new last name. And then the people start asking questions. And then my stepfather, who was so instrumental in raising me, would feel any sort of embarrassment. So that was the reason I
What
didn't.
is his take on it, Kandy? Like, what has he said to you
He
about
was very upset about it, especially because that year that I met him, I was graduating the following year from high school. And Chester found himself at the graduation.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, he was welcomed and he was even at the house and stuff. So the discomfort, but
Yeah.
there was no, hostility.
But your father was not comfortable with,
He
your
was-
stepdad was not comfortable with
He
him
was
being around.
upset. No, he didn't appreciate that at all. He felt that, my mom, he blamed my mom. He thought she was ungrateful and whatever else. But his feelings towards me never changed to this day. Because I didn't call him for like 3 days and he called me yesterday morning, like, I haven't heard from you. So
It's good
got
that you
over
still
that.
have that relationship that, you maintain that good relationship
yeah,
with him.
yeah.
And after all these years, your mom still hasn't said anything.
Nothing. I never asked her anything and she haven't said anything. When I would go back to Antigua, she was like, you saw your dad? I said, sure enough, he picked me up at the airport. Nobody else could pick me up at the airport after I met him, because he would feel offended. Yeah.
And
And he would give me my money. He would check on me every day. We would go to Kentucky.
So no ferry rides.
No.
Richard.
No.
Really?
What?
Ask better questions.
I'm seeing some differences here. Okay, so she just kind of went with
But the
flow.
Kandy didn't have questions. I had
You
questions.
went on
Yeah.
investigative journey,
Yeah. I had questions. What's wrong with that?
but you
Yeah.
So,
questioned.
Kandy, you never had any kind of questions for your mom or your. Daddy?
never
Like you
asked
never sat with
anything.
daddy and like talk about what the reason they like
No,
nothing?
he said my mother was wicked, right? And I would always assure him, well, no, no, we're here now. Enjoy each other.
And he thought that she was wicked because she didn't tell him that.
His exact word, what a wicked, wicked woman.
I know
he
he
speaks.
talk, yeah.
Oh gosh.
So he would express how wicked, wicked woman and how much time he lost and all that drama. But
Wow.
But
the way how he embraced me,
Yeah.
I felt like the princess with two dads that love me to death.
but he took no. He had to take an account though. I mean, he said.
But he didn't know.
But
He didn't know he had a whole
If he
child.
knew, he would have stepped up.
Yeah.
But he.
And that's why I never.
And that's why she
felt-
kept it from him
No,
too.
what I'm saying is, okay. He says, "What a wicked, wicked woman," but he partook.
No, he didn't know.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
he
that's
did not
not
know.
what I'm. That ain't what I'm saying.
He partook in what, Richard? Richard, whatever.
She's here.
Extracurricular, the extracurricular.
Exactly.
While he
So-
was married.
So
while he was
he
married.
must have been
yeah,
attracted
yeah,
to a
yeah,
wicked, wicked woman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Well, these things happen,
Mhm.
And I wasn't in a terrible position. I never, missed that father figure growing up. So that's why I never
Because you
really
didn't know, and so you always thought that your stepdad was your father.
was my dad, yeah.
But he knew that you weren't his child, right?
He knew.
Okay,
And
all right.
he said that she had no right, but she didn't do it. My aunt did it. She was gonna go to her grave.
So they planned on taking this secret to their grave, both your
Yes.
stepdad and your mom.
Correct.
Some of these
But
secrets,
Auntie just
boy.
wasn't having it.
Yeah. My auntie.
Your auntie messy.
Auntie had
Yeah,
to
she
spill the
did that.
tea.
She did that, And she was so excited for me. And I don't know why she did it. I must ask her.
Yeah.
you
I guess she
know?
figured at that age you should know. You're at an age where you know enough that you should know.
Yeah. And she probably hadn't seen him in a long time. And there I was in her house and she was like,
Opportunity
"Oh my God, let
presents
me-"
itself.
Yeah. So she took it.
Yeah.
Nah, she just messy.
Yeah.
That's all that is. She's just
She messy too.
She's just messy. That's all that is to it. So, okay, at 16, you make this discovery. You seem very well adjusted, even at 16, that didn't, ask a lot of questions. And you actually embraced the fact that you had two fathers that cared the world for you. So fast forward, meeting your sister.
Don't point at me.
What was that like?
My sister and I hit it off straight away.
Yep, immediately.
I ended up at her wedding. I went to visit her in Miami. Kathy came to see me in Tatol, I think, on two separate occasions, very important occasions.
Yep.
And,
We just, immediately. And you know what? We look so much alike. I think we look the closest. Our features are the closest. So I think that was kind of, like I saw my face. Like whenever we see each other, say, "You're big face gal."
yeah.
Because we look so much alike. So we just hit it off immediately. Yeah. It wasn't. There was, and you know what? All our other siblings, it was open arms. They embraced us. We call ourselves the outside kids, but really they never pegged us as that.
Never shun us. Nothing.
Nothing like that. No.
I think they have issues amongst themselves, but when it comes to us, we don't have the issues that they have.
Nope.
Oh, that's beautiful. I mean, it's something that our audience really needs to take note of.
Yeah.
And just because it's not an end all.
No.
No.
As kids, we choose to come here.
No, I didn't choose this. They chose us, right? They decided they were
Yeah.
going to be in a triangle, and
Yeah.
Is it a
it's
triangle?
a triangle. The same thing with Candy.
Quad.
Mhm.
Whatever it is that they
Yeah.
call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
But
just so funny how your mom is kind of like my mom. It's almost as if they don't want the world to. I don't know what that is. Like they don't want
yeah.
the world to know or people to know.
Well, that, there's caveats to that too. You got brothers, right?
Yeah.
And if you don't know, you know what could happen. I mean, when you meet a brother and say, "Well, I look like him," but
Yeah. That's something that I always wondered. Like, what if I decided that I was going to date one of my brothers, not
Yeah. And
knowing
they're so good looking. It could have happened.
exactly? They are very good looking, all of them.
So now what? What kind of conversation is that going to be?
Jeez,
Yeah.
that could have been
So-
a thing.
You got to thank Auntie Jean. Yeah,
Not Auntie G. Not Auntie G's our the auntie. That's your auntie. Candy.
yeah.
Well, which one was?
Auntie G is Daddy's sister in Total.
Yeah, that's the messy auntie.
Okay.
The messy auntie. We're talking about the messy auntie.
All right, so you got to thank her. To some extent. I mean, because yeah.
Candy, where were you? You knew when Monique passed. What was that experience for you?
Well, I didn't know because I think she passed before I met Chester.
Okay, all right. I was
The funny thing about that was I had a little boyfriend at that time, and everywhere
it's a
we
little
went
boyfriend for me.
together,
A little boyfriend?
Yeah,
What was
never
he,
mind.
short?
No,
we were young. We were young.
young. So we call it little. Go ahead.
So
Candy.
when we used to go places, it's the same reaction from his friends. Who this girl ya? Look like a Monique,
Okay. See.
right?
Yeah.
I had no idea who Monique was.
Yep.
My aunt didn't say anything yet.
Mm.
Yeah.
So I found out that, she was killed and everything else.
Okay.
So I didn't get to meet her, but my little boyfriend told me that I met her at Cable and Wireless because that's where he worked.
And that's where
I
she
would
used to work.
That's where she used to work.
Yeah.
So I would go in and out, but we never made the connection.
Yeah.
Yeah, he told me, you've met Monique. Your pastor outside Cable and Wireless.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like little boyfriend made the connection.
You're on this little boyfriend. Let it go, Richard. I'll explain it to you later. Calm down.
We were teenagers, so.
There you go. Any other questions for Candy?
Yeah.
So fast forward. Now that, you guys hit it off so well. I mean, but,
Yeah.
what was it like with the two of y'all together to other people on the outside looking in? I ain't talking about between you two because
That's not-
y'all like Rice Krispies in the bowl, but
Yeah, we got along. I don't have any bad experiences that I
None.
can
but
talk
what I'm
about.
saying is people, the other people, like little
People
boyfriend-
looking in?
Yeah, a little boyfriend said you met Monique, and
Yeah.
then of course when the two of you met, there wasn't any outside, like pushback.
No.
No,
No.
No. I told you, me and Candy.
As a matter of fact, when after Kathy and I, we would call each other often, speak on the phone, and I was in Antigua, and I wasn't. No, Kathy called me and told me to meet her in Antigua because I think Kathy knew more about this situation with our dad.
of
Then
course, because she asked all them questions.
Yeah, she knew he was sick. I didn't know to what extent. So Kathy, you remember you called me and told me to meet in Antigua because our dad wasn't well. And, I say to this day, thank God Kathy said that because
That was the last time I think we.
That was the last time
Yeah.
we saw him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I had a good couple of years with him.
Mm-hmm.
And I appreciated that because it would have been a shame if he passed and I never met him.
Yep.
Yeah.
That would have been another story that would have haunted me because even after he passed, I was like, I wish I had more time with
Time.
him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. This is what
Because
we
he was so jovial. He just loved me to pieces. And I think he
Yep.
did that with all the children. Like,
Everyone. Yeah. Same thing.
yeah. Yeah. He would
He
literally hold me
apologized
by
for.
the neck and kiss me and stuff.
He
you know?
apologized for not spending more time or giving me more time or keeping that secret because my mom swore him to secrecy. And he later apologized for that.
Well, this is what we discussed on previous episode where someone wrote in and they were talking about they were afraid.
Yeah.
And then someone else said that they, harbored, anger or ill will.
Mm-hmm.
That once the time passes, though, and you haven't explored it, then all you have is a regret.
Yeah.
And the fact that you two get along so well is,
It's a good thing.
it's a good thing.
Yeah. I mean, I saw Kandy's child being born. I was there. Was it 21 years ago?
Yeah, he's going to be 21.
November. Yeah. I was in Puerto
And
Rico when Jay was born.
in touch the entire time.
Yeah. Yeah. We've
good.
just always had a really good relationship, and I'm grateful for that.
That's beautiful,
Yeah.
because it doesn't happen like that.
Yeah.
There's always some friction between, what do y'all call it? Outside kids?
The outside
The
kids.
outside kids.
But we call ourselves that. None of our siblings have ever called us that. I think
No.
we joke about it, but
Yeah.
it's not like they have labeled us that.
It's not a discussion.
No.
They don't see us as, bastards. Jackets. Well, at least I don't think so because,
No.
they treat us equally.
Well, I met
And
your brother in Antigua.
Sean, yes.
Sean, and he's cool. Sean's really
Yeah.
cool
Oh, yeah.
guy. He spoke really highly of your dad. I mean, and that's the other thing too, because a lot of people say, why are you dredging this stuff up? Why are you speaking on this? Listen, we cannot go back in time and change what has been done. The only thing we can change is the way we feel about it.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
it was nice meeting Sean. He spoke highly of his dad,
Yeah. Yeah.
in spite, of the
And Sean is considered an outside child too.
yeah.
But I mean, as I said, maybe we need to stop saying that, Kandy.
Yeah. Yeah. But, we're not offended by the
No,
term.
I'm
So,
not.
we're not offended in
Yeah,
any
it's
way.
just in jest.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
an inside joke.
Yeah.
But the dialect got me though.
What dialect?
Yeah.
What did you say he said when he came in the house?
For me, pick me
What the hell you talking?
Oh, what the Rich is
Yeah.
not going to let that go.
was his favorite.
Rich is not going to let that go.
favorite slang.
Oh, what the hell you
Yeah.
talk?
That's when he's in disbelief.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what was the other one?
For me, pick me this, yeah?
Yeah. For me, pick
Wait a
me, she
minute.
be.
One more time and slow it down.
For me, pick me. Pick me
Yeah.
as in child.
Uh-huh.
This, yeah. Like,
Wow.
this is my child.
So colorful. So
Listen, this guy was so outrageous, right? The old airport before we got this big Chinese airport, there was a small airport. And every time I'm coming in, I would be way out by immigration and he would stand by customs and he would terrorize the place, tell them, hey, for me pick me, why you do so long?
That's him. He's
Not
he's
even-
loud and
Not
everyone
even
knows
to look
him.
at my passport, he wouldn't allow the people them to just process me. He just like let her in. Antigua is mine.
That's who he was. He was a big personality.
Obnoxious.
Oh my gosh.
And then people would tell me, just go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, Jack.
Nobody want to deal with him.
Anything means saying he out of the airport.
That's
Get
why
him
he
out of
was
the
a
airport.
prominent man in
Yeah.
Antigua. Everybody knew Chester.
The immigration people would tell me, just go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
We ain't got
That's how
time
he
for that
was.
today. Wow.
Oh, Kandy, is there anything else that you want to tell us about Daddy or his story?
Well, like I said, I never had a bad experience with
Yeah.
him. I am only regretful that we didn't have more time even before we met, and I wish he had lived longer,
Yeah.
you know. And I'm grateful that I got to meet this side of family, because it's just been like so much love amongst us. Although, they usually have, stuff going on amongst themselves, and I try to be the mediator sometimes, but sometimes you just got to keep out of it.
Yep.
But I wish, because I think my siblings are so smart, they're so talented, and I just wish, we can put our heads together and just do something big.
Yeah.
That's my hope for the future, for my siblings. But I'm just elated to know that side of family.
How many in total again?
12.
I lost count.
You lost count.
I think
I don't
there's
remember.
12 that we know of.
Think.
Yeah, and I the last time I think I spoke with Sean, there might have been 2. There was, I remember meeting our youngest sibling at Daddy's funeral. I'd heard about him, but
Yeah, I
there
heard there
comes
was
this.
one at the funeral. Yeah,
There
a
comes this
little boy.
Yes, there comes this 6-year-old little boy coming through and I'm like, oh my god,
Yeah,
looking
I've never
just like
seen him.
Daddy.
I've never seen him,
Yeah.
but I heard. But it would be good to meet him.
Yeah.
Papa was a rolling
I
He
hope he's
was.
doing well.
He was.
It's a shame he didn't get to know his dad.
Yeah.
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 He
That's
would have
always,
loved him to pieces.
that's always the tragedy of it all.
Yeah.
More time.
Time.
And that's the thing. Like, he passed almost exactly a year after he was at my wedding, and because I remember we celebrated our first anniversary in Antigua at his funeral, and it was hard because I'm like, wow, I wish. I was just starting to get to really know who he was, as a person, and his isms and his character and stuff, and he passed. I'm like, wow, just time.
Yeah. So, Kathy, you didn't spend much time with him.
I did. I spent because I got married at 27.
Oh, but you knew him when you
I
were
knew
young.
him. I always knew him. Yeah, I always knew
Yeah.
him. I grew up knowing him. But
Yeah, I
I
remember you
didn't.
said
I
that.
spent about maybe 7 or so years with him, knowing him
Yes.
as my dad.
Okay.
But it just didn't seem like enough,
Enough time.
Time.
Yeah. Mhm.
you know?
Because after his death, I would cringe every time I have to go to Antigua.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not the same. But I must thank my aunt for, spilling the beans.
The messy aunt.
Yeah. Because sometimes when I'm just down and Sean called me,
Yeah.
I would roll in on the ground.
I know.
Because Sean is
He's
just
funny.
is just a comedian.
Yeah.
Well, that connection.
Yeah. Having that is a good thing,
Yeah.
Kandy, thank
Mhm.
you, sis. I love you.
I love you too.
Plenty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The feeling is mutual.
Yeah.
You're not going to ask her the question?
What question? Oh, unburden yourself. Yes. Is there anything that you want people to know, or anything that is on your heart? Just unburden yourself.
About that situation.
Anything.
To tell you the truth, I'm at peace,
Yeah.
Wow.
with every aspect of my life.
That's good to hear.
Yeah. She's
Yeah,
like me.
I really can't say that I have anything that weighs on me.
Mm-hmm.
that, I would want to, you know,
Talk about on
but I
burden.
just take every day at one day at a time.
Yeah.
I don't really have a burden right now. I'm just glad to be alive
Yep.
and be able to pay my bills and put this child through college, and I can't wait for him to be done.
He soon finish. He soon finish.
Yeah.
What?
That's my burden. That's about
I see the
that's
credit
the
card
burden.
bills coming to the house, sis, so
Yeah.
I know.
Right? Yeah.
What
I
month?
think
What month's your birthday?
February,
Oh, okay. Well, she
Pisces.
Yeah.
quite balanced for a Pisces.
My God.
Yeah.
All right, sis. Again, thank you so much for doing
Yes.
this with us.
No
And
problem.
I love you.
Thank you,
Yeah.
sis.
Thank you too,
sis.
Richard. Good to meet you.
Oh, I'm gonna see you soon, girl. I'm gonna see you
Yeah.
soon.
Are you gonna be in Antigua?
I'm coming. I'm coming to your hometown.
Oh, you're coming to Tortola. Yes, come.
Yes.
Yeah, I have space. Kathy, bring him when you come in.
Okay, I will.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let me sample
Dear
tortilla.
Kathy, you're gonna,
God.
Kathy, you're gonna be devastated when you see the condition of the house.
Yeah, I gotta come see it.
Yeah. I'll send you some pictures to give me some ideas.
Okay.
What you doing? A remodel?
And she's building.
No, it's a new house.
new
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All
Yeah.
right, sis. Love you.
Okay. Love you
Bye.
too. Bye.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Pretty Likkle Jacket, and we will see you on the next episode. Say bye, Richard.
Bye, Richard.
Bye, Candy.
Bye, Candy.